Yo, it's your boy Wavy Fred, and we back here with another one. Today we got a pretty informational video. Not so much of information that we don't know already, but it's me going over the information that I have collected throughout these last week or so or whatever like that. So we will be doing a lot of shit talking. We will be going over some things, reacting to some things, comparing some things, whatever the case may be. So sit in and make sure that you hear everything. If you have a comment on anything, please leave it in the comment section. I will get back to you. Obviously, you guys know that. But also, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. A lot of my people are not subscribed to the channel. So if you haven't already and you're watching this right now, you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me a huge favor and go ahead and subscribe. That would help me greatly. But I won't hold you guys too much longer. Let's get right into the video. Now, first of all, we starting with violence. We gonna open up with violence. I seen some shit that said, and shout out to Tubby. It say many people that have played college football 25 said Milroe is hard to tackle. He apparently can throw dimes too. Now, I don't really like that. And the reason why is because, don't get me wrong, we know who he is. Yes, he's a dual threat, but let's not just act like he's this ultimate dual threat. Let's not act like he's one of the better players in the college football, shit. Like, this is also the same guy who got benched. And they put two more people in, and the people was just so bad that they had to put him back in because he was the least amount of bad compared to them. Let's please do not put this man in this game and have this man over here. Anything over, I ain't giving him 80. He could be like 84 overall. If they got him anything over that, I feel like they just cheesing because he on Alabama, because he does not have the resume to be over here, high 80s or 90s or anything like that. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't, led them to anything. He had a great throw in that one game where he threw it in the back of the end zone. Yeah, that was beautiful. He obviously can run, but he also got benched. You do not get benched and have to go back in the game because the other quarterbacks are so trash. You do not get back in there and then be one of the better players in college football or be one of the better players in the video game. We go off what we seen last season, and last season we did not see anything special. So I think it would be disrespectful for people to be acting like he's just this dope ass player. Do not put this man high as fuck on the shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That really might blow me. Next up, as I said in the previous video, these are not to be taken seriously because they have not been confirmed. But we will go over them anyway because they are out and it is something that we've seen in the trailer and the videos or whatever like that. Confirmed team, what they call confirmed team overalls, which haven't been confirmed by EA. So again, it's not confirmed to me. Michigan State 85 overall. I feel like that's pretty fair. I would have put them like 80, whatever. Anyway, we won't talk too much about that. Michigan is 93 overall. I believe that's fair. They are the reigning national championships. If anything, I feel like they probably deserve to be like 95 to 96 maybe. But they did just lose their quarterback and their starting running back. But they do have Edwards, and he's no slouch at all. So that's still pretty good for what they lost. And they also have a dope defense, probably the best defensive back or cornerback in the whole NCAA or whatever like that. So there's that. Indiana 74. Who gives a fuck? Iowa 85. I feel like that's too high. Who the fuck is that Iowa? Minnesota 85. Who the fuck is that Minnesota? Maryland 85. Who the fuck is that Maryland? Pitt 90. Get the fuck out of here. They ain't been good my whole life. Boston College 74. That's more like it. Cal 80. No. Give them 75. UNC 87. How the fuck are they over Michigan State? Get them the fuck out of here. They deserve like a fair 83. Anyway, NC State 90. I will go fucking front flip off the building if y'all keep playing with me like this. If we start this motherfucking year off, this gaming year off with them being a fucking 90, you can count me the fuck out. I promise you that. Clemson 95. That makes 0 sense. They was not even really like good last year, and they should in no way be better than Michigan. Which hence this could not be confirmed because it don't even make no fucking sense. Anyway, Miami 84. I think that's pretty fair. 82 to 84 is pretty fair. Duke is 82. That's pretty fair as well. Arizona 82. I'm gonna get them like 70. 70. I get them 75 to 77. That's pretty fair for them. West Virginia 84. I don't even know nobody on that team right now. At the very moment, I'm gonna say that's a no. Give them like 77. Utah 82. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck is on Utah? Arizona State 71. That's pretty fair. Baylor 92. I'll bump them down to like a 86 maybe. Baylor 87. I mean, not Baylor. I'm sorry. BYU 87. Get the fuck out of here. So this is the crazy thing. I see like a lot of people who be talking about this and everything like that. We need to stop playing. Whoever the fuck. I mean, I feel like maybe you probably put confirmed on it so you can, get looks or whatever like that, but that does not mean it's confirmed, which I make clear in every single video that I make. Even if it says confirmed in the what's the name, you obviously see that I say has not been confirmed by EA. Like a lot of people talk about these things, but until they're confirmed by EA, they're not confirmed. Now let's talk about Travis Hunter. It has been rumored and or confirmed in certain people's eyes that he will be the highest rated player on the new college football game this year. And honestly, I have no argument with that. I honestly can see that coming. Anybody who plays both sides of the ball and is actually pretty, top 5 at both of them, I will put him as a top 5 receiver in my opinion. If he had the same things as other receivers, like I said, targets. If he played the full year, he did pretty good, and he missed a few games as a cornerback. He had a bad game against, I forgot, I want to say, no, it wasn't Colorado State. I forgot who it was, but he had one bad game where they kind of just fucked him up. But besides that, you do not bother him. And he done had like impeccable interceptions last season. I mean, so you don't fucking go fuck with him. Moral of the story, him being the highest rated player in college football is actually believable. Like, why wouldn't he be? He's the only person who plays both sides of the ball all day. Like, he played all the snaps. So he deserves to be the highest rated player. Now, who do you guys feel like should be the highest rated player, and who do you guys feel like who will be the most OP player in the game? Me personally, again, I think it'll be Travis Hunter because he plays both sides of the ball. So people, if you play with them online, obviously they're going to fucking go with him all day long. They're going to throw to him all day long. As you've seen in the trailer, he has all these fucking traits. He has all type of shit that's with him. I believe he has the most traits from what I've seen with my eyes, at least on these videos, but we will see. I think that he will be the most OP player. Him, probably the safety from Ohio State, probably Edwards and Carson Beck, in my opinion. Those would be the most OP players on the game to me. If you think anybody else, let me know in the comment section. But moving on, who are you planning on rebuilding with? Now, I seen some shit. It was basically saying, who would you be rebuilding with? And it said like Oregon and Washington and Ohio State. Let's be clear. Some of these teams like Ohio State, Oregon, although they haven't won no national championship in a while, and for Oregon a long while, that don't mean that you're rebuilding. That does not mean that you're rebuilding. They're still great teams. Teams like rebuilding is like UCF, like they've never been to this motherfucker, so I don't even know if that would be rebuilding. I just think that will be building. Now for me, like I said, I will be doing Navy. I'm going to be bringing Navy all the way to the national championship. I also will be doing a personal one for USC because I am a USC fan, so I will be doing both of those. Now one of those teams haven't been to the national championship since like 2006. And the other team, which is Navy, haven't been to the national championship at all. So that's rebuilding. Who are you planning to rebuild with? Make sure that if you're rebuilding, it's not a fucking team like Arizona. I mean, like Alabama or like Ohio State, who just went to the national championship some years ago. Don't use a team who usually is in that conversation. They had one bad year, hence Clemson. That's not rebuilding. They have what they need. They just, they just had a down season. Any other season since, like, for the last 10 years, they've been pretty good. They've been in conversation to win a national championship and has won a national championship and more. So that's not rebuilding. Use teams like, Tennessee. Use a team like that. Use a team like Texas, who's a high power team but haven't won anything. They got a new they are about to have a new quarterback when Archie Manning takes over. But Tennessee, I forgot how you say the dude name, but Amamava, whatever like that. Use a team like that. Got their quarterback that they need and everything like that. I just want to know, who were you planning to, rebuild with? I want to know that. We've also seen a few of the face scans via the trailer and everything like that. And one thing I want to say about the face scans, I do want to say good job. I don't really care for players to look exactly how they are supposed to look, being that they will have on helmets. I think it'll be very short times where we see them with their helmet off, and that'll probably be like when they're on the sideline or when they have some type of little like cutscene going on or whatever like that. So personally, I don't really care about that. I think they did a close enough job making them look as close as possible. So who really gives a fuck about that? But I think that they did a really good job with the face scans as far as they did go. I don't know if they're going to make them even better. Who fucking knows? But nevertheless, with or without face scans, it really didn't matter because they did a good job with animations. They did a good job with logos, jerseys, everything like that. Obviously, they did a good job with playbooks and everything else that we've been excited for. And I just want to know, what do you guys think? Because I feel like if you're not hyped about this game, if you aren't a football fan, a sports fan, if you haven't played this previously in your life and if you're not excited, how aren't you? Like, if you see all of this and you're not excited, I actually think that is crazy because, like, let me just say this. Madden has never, ever, ever been better than NCAA. And for us to be getting a good game, again, like, if you know of this game always being good and we're getting it again and it looks like so much more better, how are you not excited? Like, look, like, you got people like celebrating. You got celebrations in the game now. You got better mechanics, better animations. Like, it's better everything. Like, how could you not be entertained? And with that being said, man, just let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. But until then, man, I'll see you next time. Peace.